I've had a Mini come in as per usual for smoking, so it's come down for stem seals. Now this car's got 36,000 miles on this, and it's come in say for smoking. So I just pulled the rocker cover off to start the job, and we are faced with this. Now, I don't know if you can get any sort of idea of how thick this is. This is manky oil build up, carbon in it. I mean, you know, we can't even see the tops of the bolts on some of these things. Camshafts are pitted as well. I mean, this is just a mess. Like, it's just, you know, this is junk. Now, this is due to using incorrect oil grades, not changing the oil regularly. Now, bear in mind that the oil lubricates and runs the Vanos system, sprockets, the solenoids are here in the back. Every oil gallery in this engine is going to be absolutely like just full of this just gunk. Now, you know, it's down where the chain, you can see down here, it's just knackered. Obviously, in comparison, like this end cap should look like that, you know, and you can barely see it. So this would be, I mean, to try and clean this out, you'd be hours. And bear in mind, this is going to be in all of the oil galleries. So if you do oil flushes and things, all this debris is going to start blocking up other places. I mean, God knows what the inside of the sump looks like. So needless to say, the stem seals are the least of its worries. Now, obviously suggested that, I mean, you know, replacement cylinder head. The trouble is, the problem being, you've got all this crap, and it's just going to float around to different places of the engine. You're never going to clean it all out properly. I mean, you can flush it to your heart's content. So this is obviously the importance of using the right oil and regular oil changes, especially on these Minis, because these are terrible at the best of times. Now, the customer doesn't want to pay for the work that needs to be done, wants to try and go a cheap route. So apparently, you know, a friend of a friend and all that business, they're gonna apparently fill the engine up with some solvent and try and flush it round. So we're gonna wash our hands with this one, because I think by flushing this, you're gonna open up a whole can of worms. You know, I mean, this at this precise moment is taking up the slop. I mean, all the hydraulic lifters are gonna be full of it. It's just gonna be a complete mess. You know, any sort of flushing, you know, there's flushing an engine that's, you know, a bit slimy, a bit dirty, and then there's this, you know, we're talking sort of serious lumps and chunks. I mean, you're going to disturb all this. So, but the customer knows best. So we shall see what happens when he's filled it up with solvent and boiled it. Apparently he's going to do. God only knows. So yeah, just a little quick one. I mean, look at the inside of this. Like, I mean, this is just insane. You know, like, and you got to bear in mind that the inside of all the faces of the engine, everywhere the oil's going, this is what it's going to look like. But you know, I guess if you want to stick solvent in it, fill it up completely, then it's down to you, really. Yeah, just a quick one to show importance of oil changes. And if you take a lid off and you see this is not good. So make sure you change your oil regularly.